Hi guys, it's Asha. I hope everyone is doing well. So I've been pushed to make this video for quite some time, but I have been kind of not doing it as I should. It's been tough, and I'm sure as I continue to talk about this, hopefully many of you will understand because times right now quite interesting. They've been interesting for quite some time, honestly. If you look at worldwide, even your own personal situation, it's just I don't know what to say. But anyhow, I'm here today because it's just about that time to have a conversation, to put myself out there, to start leaving messages other than readings, of course. Because it's just that time. And I'm Asha. This is me. So sorry. I gotta get used to this. But I wanted to talk to you guys about accountability. Accountability, this whole journey, and accountability. You know. So how I would define accountability is just taking responsibility for your own actions. Just standing firm and okay, I have done this. I take accountability. Holding yourself accountable. Is the best way to put it. I'm still using the word in it, but whatever. Ooh, please bear with me. Also, I hope everyone is doing well out here. I hope everyone is staying strong, keeping the faith. That's what you need in times such as these. A lot of times, it's so important to keep moving in faith. Have faith. Don't give up. I know things get hard. They do. But if you've been moving with good intentions, you've been holding yourself accountable, as long as you don't move with bad intentions are real. Let's tie it in with accountability, since I said we're going to talk about accountability. Look, we've all made mistakes. We're human beings. We've all done things. Growing up, we've all had our fair share of mistakes. That's bound to happen. Now, when you become aware of what you're doing wrong, what do you do after that? Do you stand up and say, you know what? I messed up today. I hurt someone's feelings today. I made someone cry today. From there on, after you hold yourself accountable, right? Do you change that? Once you know that you have done something wrong, are you going out of your way to change it, to work on it, to do better? Or are you just justifying your action and saying, you know what, whatever, and just continuing to do it again, maybe worse, maybe a little way, but either way, not fixing it? Because again, you gotta know that with good intentions, things will be good for you. It may not look it in the moment, but you have to know that what you can't see is taking place. About a week ago or something, I had a little incident, and I met this woman, and she was a huge confirmation for me. Very kind. She confirmed for me, being a total stranger, that she asked me, do you know who God is? I said yes. I'm a heavy believer in God. And she told me, she was saying that it may seem like a lot of unfair things happen to good people, but what you can't see, is happening. Karma is taking place. And this is something that I have believed in for a long time, a very long time. And to hear it come out of a complete stranger's mouth, and to feel that this person could see me and not, she I, she didn't come off as judgmental. You know, a lot of us, many of us, majority of us, we worry about how people view us. And she knew very light information on my situation. But what she gathered, she just knew that I was not a bad person. And that felt great. That felt amazing. Because I'm sure many of you know, when you are on a path of trying to move forward, correct yourself, do better for yourself, there are people who will do everything in their power to stop you, to make you feel as if you're wrong, to get in your way, all because what people see in you, they may lack in themselves. And for a long time, I have experienced that through and through romantic partners, through just friends, through strangers. It's really sad. I've been looked at as like some type of problem, or just that kind of thing, and all I do is I just be trying to do it myself, man. I've just been trying to, as I've said for a long time, get on my feet, get my life together, just as many of us are doing. I don't ever think someone's problem is bigger or smaller than mine or someone else's. Everybody is going through something. But that's the thing. Like, are you holding yourself accountable? Are you taking accountability? Through accountability is when it's a part of facing yourself, looking at yourself, looking at every aspect, all sides of you, good and bad. That's growth, that's development, Unfortunately, the world we live in, a lot of people cannot do that. A lot of people cannot face themselves. They cannot look at themselves and say, I am wrong. A lot of people can't say sorry. They don't know how to apologize. They would rather, if the truth is being told to them to their faces, they will rather do everything, get mad, create some type of lie or something, rather than just sit back and say, dang, you know what? Okay, I'm wrong. Because, nobody wants to get uncomfortable. But the truth of the matter is, to get comfortable, you gotta get uncomfortable. Not many people can face that. They can't. It's just the truth of the matter. You have people who are already in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are not happy with themselves. They can say they are, but if you can pay attention to the energy, to what everything feels around anybody, you can pick up on things, then you know that it's quite obvious when someone is even lying to themselves. And heck, a lot of people don't like that it'll be pointed out to them. I get like that sometimes. It was worse for me years ago. I didn't want to hear certain truths about myself. But over time, that was something I had to work on. I've done things that I'm not proud of. Growing up, I've done things I'm not proud of. Just a few years ago, I did things I wasn't proud of. But I'm doing my best to, grow out of it. And unfortunately, as I said, there's been many people around me who can't seem to be happy for me. I've been told time and time again, I have a light. Don't let anyone dim it. Yet the ones who have told me not to let anyone dim it are the same ones who have dimmed my light, who have tried to. I don't consider myself holier than thou. I don't consider myself better than anyone. I don't think I'm perfect. I'm a human being. I haven't given myself enough credit. I haven't. You know, I've been nice to a lot of people that I shouldn't have been nice to. And that explains, you know, why I keep myself reserved most of the time. Because when you pay attention to energy, you don't want to just, especially in this world we live in, it's tricky, you know, you don't want to just be open to just any and everybody. You know how many people take advantage of that? And this world we live in, people, even if you just walk in, people will know what you are about right away. And just pay attention how quick you will feel like, okay, this person's energy is okay, or you know, and they'll act funny with you. Again, people will see in you what they lack in themselves. When they can see that you can take accountability, for example, you know, you can accept that, you know what, I'm not perfect, I come with flaws, I gotta work on myself, so I'm gonna continue working myself. When you don't conform to what the world is asking you of, but you're doing it your way, what you know from your intuition, your discernment, your gut, what you know within yourself, how you need to do. When people can't do that for themselves, man, they will do everything to make sure that you cannot do it for yourself. Misery loves company. But you don't let the devil win. You don't let any bad energy try to take over. It may seem like obstacles are here and there and it just doesn't end, but that's why you keep moving with faith. You keep that faith. You remind yourself on the daily, like, you know what, this happened, you know, feel it out, but then remind yourself, it's cool though, I can overcome this. Because the best part is, you survived. You woke up the next day. Just a few months ago, I got into a really bad accident with I got into a really bad car accident with my husband. And when I tell you, miraculously, him and I survived. Yeah, we survived. That was something. When I tell you that one of my exes is doing everything to try to ruin my life when it comes to my daughters, you know. It's a brutal world out here. But I'm surviving and I'm making things work. A lot of people feel as though they can just take you and bring you down and you will stay down. No. You get up. And you get up and you're brought back much stronger. Here on my channel, with the readings I do and stuff, I am a huge believer in God, as I said earlier. And one thing is, God has shown many times how real He is. I'm not ever going to go against higher power. Ever. I'm going to stand firm, walk in faith, not by sight. And I'm always going to say, man, God got me. He has had me for a very long time. I'm getting quite emotional, you know, because in this world we live in, many people, you're over time, sure many of you have seen, many people leave your side for no reason. Again, people see in you what they lack within themselves, and they'll leave you. When people help you, you gotta think, are they doing it with good intent? What are the intentions? It's really hard to find people who are helping you just because they want to help you. One thing for real is always just stay true to yourself. Staying true to yourself means you're staying true to God, staying true to your path, to your journey. Many people will slander you and try to battle you and bring you to the ground, but nah, like I said, you stand firm. You have to. I have been fighting the urge. There's been a lot of stagnation. I should have been made this video. I should have been consistent, you know, and now I'm going to be consistent because I can't let the devil win. I've got to win, you know, because God got me. God has a plan for me, far greater. And it's like I refuse to go against that. And I have been. I sat in stagnation. I let my own emotions get in the way. You know, I admit I let myself get in the way. Yeah, there are people really trying to hold me down energetically, yes. But I'm doing them a favor by just not getting out of the hold. I refuse that. For far too long, I've gotten caught up with all kinds of things. Now, I believe there are no coincidences. I've seen along the way through this journey that God has removed all kinds of energies that I thought were good people for me until the true colors were revealed. When I tell you, I've had a friend who, just because of rejection, let's say that, just couldn't take accountability for that, you know, has taken from me. And, you know, I willingly gave to this person, but it's just she never apologized for the things she said to me. She still believed she didn't do anything wrong. Eventually, I had to get away from that person, you know. I was thankful for the little bit of help she had given me. Always. I'm always grateful for all the help I receive. Again, though, intentions. I will always be grateful for the help, but I also won't forget the intent and the hurt that was also delivered by these same energies. And it just is what it is. Many people have tried their best to try to make it seem as if I've been in the wrong. How easy it is to do that with someone where it looks like someone's life is just falling apart entirely. No. It's not falling apart. See, a lot of things, there's a saying, you know, good things fall apart so greater things come together. Boom. I have faith. I walk in that. I refuse to let the devil win. I know God got me. I've cried many tears. I've lost a lot. But I'm still here. I still have hope. My name means hope. I still have faith. I refuse, like I said, to believe that my life is just going to be in shambles for the rest of forever. There are people who want me to believe that. Mind you, these are people who have far more than me. Like I said, my ex-baby father, you know, who's trying to ruin my life when it involves my baby girls. This man has more than me. He has his whole family. He's taken care of. How easy it is to take from someone who has nothing. But it's fine, because I have higher power and I'm still here standing strong. It's just all about fighting and continuing to fight. So please, think about facing yourself, looking at yourself. Think about accountability. Have you held yourself accountable when you needed to? And have you forgiven yourself? Because that ties in with that too. Yeah, you've done wrong, and once you accept that, forgive yourself so you can move forward and do better. Even if you haven't, say it like this, when you know you have people who have not apologized to you and you know they should have, forgive them and move on. It doesn't mean, you know, what they done was right or anything. It doesn't mean you go up to the upright and be like, you know, I forgive you, but no, just within yourself. You understand, when you understand all perspectives and know that, man, the devil works in the flesh. What can you do? You just keep moving forward. You got to steer clear and clear up your energy, so that way, all the good things can come in. Because remember, when you are on the right path, the devil does everything to push you off. You stay on. You stay on. Temptations are everywhere, all kinds of temptations. But you stand firm in your truth and you stay strong. You got to. Because remember, the main person holding you back from anything, the only thing you are in control of, is yourself. So do yourself a favor. Be accountable of yourself. Take accountability. Forgive yourself. Make peace with yourself. And move forward. That's what you got. That's what you can do. Now, I really hope that, this message helped out, helps. And, thank you for taking the time to hear me out. I promise I'm going to I will start being very consistent. I have to. This is who I am. This is what I do. And it's important to get the message out there. It's important for you to see me. So then you know that you are not alone. Please know that you are not. Trust the process. Trust in yourself. So, don't ever feel alone, like I said. And I'll be here frequently. So, support. And, I'm not going to go back on any promises. And no more stagnation. No more letting the devil win. If you're interested in a reading or just anything of that sort, definitely reach out to me. You can follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to smile.